Alright, so talk to D first. Okay, yes, nothing to talk about yet. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's go to Fia.
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to hold? The blessing is still aflame. Would you like to be held?
Yes.
Now, come closer. You are so very warm. My dear, might I ask something of you? Could you please find the owner of this dagger and return it to them?
Okay.
A certain person gave it to me as a gift. It's a very precious thing. It must have a special place in the owner's heart. So I would like for the original owner to have it back, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
Then good day to you, my dear.
Okay.
Did you need something else?
Not yet. Let's read the description. This is, of course, what got us there in the first place. we already did away with him, though, so he doesn't mean anything. This is the Remembrance of the Blood Lord. So let's read that. Remembrance of Mohg, Lord of Blood, honed into the air tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the finger. Da-da-da-da. Wishing to raise Miquella to full godhood, Mohg wished to become his consort, taking the role of monarch. But no matter how much of his bloody bedchamber he tried to share, he received no response from the young Empyrean. Alright, so if y'all remember, Miquella's the twin brother of Millennia, which Gideon often talked to us about. Now, here's the thing, right? Usually, and even I thought this in the beginning, I was like, wait a minute, so Mohg is trying to clap Miquella's cheeks so he can be the consort, so that when Miquella becomes, you know, the new god, he becomes Elden Lord, which is unusual. It's not the norm, I'm just saying. But sometimes it's not that clear cut when it comes to like someone trying to be a consort or trying to shimmy up the power scale with their agenda by trying to use the person that they're grooming. If you've ever watched the show Vikings, right? There was season 5 and season 6. When Ivar the Boneless, he goes to Rus, he meets Oleg, and which one? Yeah, you have Oleg, and then you have what would be his nephew, whatever. The nephew is actually the rightful heir to the throne in Rus, and then Oleg is trying to use him as a puppet of sorts, so he can actually be the one in power, and then the kid is reduced to just being a ward. So sometimes that little shimmy up relationship isn't always like romantic or sexual in nature. It's usually a power thing. So that's what helped me look at this story with Mohg differently. Now this Lord's rune that we just found. A grace that dwells within the heavens as the last between true vestiges ago. Runes of one who is destined to become a lord. But when the ring was shattered, all that remained was a distant duty. So that's how we found that in one of those dead bodies, is because there's probably someone who was a Tarnished, who was trying to become Lord, and yeah. Then you have the Numen's room. The Numen are said to have come from outside the lands between and are in fact the same stock as Queen Marika herself. Which means Queen Marika isn't from the lands between, she's from another realm or another world or another continent. My how the plot thickens, I swear. Very fascinating. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead.
Did you need something else? Well, what have we here? How did you get your hands on that dagger? Well, that hardly matters. I know very well whose dagger it is. Why don't I return it to them for you? Good work bringing this to me.
Okay. We gotta refresh and you'll see something else unearth itself here. Now, let's go here.
I had my doubts, but look at you. Only once before have I seen two great runes together. Look there. The fingers shudder with exuberance. Fine work, brave Tarnished. The greater will is pleased. You have earned the right to become Elden Lord. Now, seek the Erd Tree and an audience with Queen Marika to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. The Fingers expect as much from you as they do young Gideon. Take this, a token of farewell. Now, go forth, become Elden Lord.
What did she give us? Equipment of champions. That's right. Check this out. So, in some cases, when you beat some folk, like in this case, didn't really get it with Godwin, but we definitely got it with Mohg. You can get his robe. I already have one, so I have no use for it. But I'll tell you what I will do. Power of Remembrance. As you already know, I already got the Mohg spear. I had no need for a second one. But I did not get the Bloodboon spell. Scatters blood flame before caster to set area of flame. And the best part is, using the right weapon, I have the right stats. I can actually use this spell, which is great. Sacred incantation of Mohg, Lord of Blood. First armitage from his mother. Although I would debate. Formless mother? Sounds like a little schmish morshman actually going on every time he goes Nihal is poking blood in the air. I don't know, man. I'm just saying. This incantation we cast on emotion. The mother of truth craves wounds. When Mohg stood before her, deep underground, his accursed blood erupted with fire. He was besotted with the defilement he was born into. Because remember, as you notice, he is an omen, kind of like Margit. And there's more to that in the story. So, let's get that. Boom. I got everything from that. Alright.
Now go forth. Let the words of the Fingers guide you.
Now, let's go talk to Gideon before we do any refreshing of nature.
Well, I see you found another great rune. Wonderful. You are a worthy fellow Tarnished indeed. Make the journey to the capital, Leyndell, that lies to the east of the Altus Plateau, at the foot of the Erd Tree. The Two Fingers will deny your passage no longer. You may be our best hope. Find your way to the Elden Ring, for we are Tarnished. And we must answer the call of grace.
So why do you still have it listed? That's the one thing I don't understand in certain points in the story, where it's like, I already beat him. Why is he still listed? You know what I mean? Wait. Notice this door has opened. Oh boy. What in the hell? What are you doing here? What are you? And what is this? And why is this butthole wide open?
Have you ever felt the curse? With your whole being, the pox upon life itself, feared and despised by all. The reviled blessing. Apparently not. You are but a lamb, a stranger to defilement, ignorant of your own ignorance. You no longer interest me. I've been long without peace. Don't spoil my quietude.
Who the heck are you?
I asked you not to disturb me. Be thankful of the Hold's serenity. It is all that keeps your death and defilement at bay.
Bro, you like opened this door up and then you brought like flies and stuff. Bro, you pissed me off, son, for real. This dude straight up got into the Roundtable Hold, messing it up. And you, what are you doing looking around? You nosy little bugger. Now let's sell these runes so we can actually level up for the first time.
Well, I took you for dead, no matter until they out your own.
That's still funny to me. Alright. We got things to sell. So. Alright. Damn, look at that. Almost a million dreams. Alright. Let's see. Any weapons I have to sell? Huh. Curious about the centipedes. Maybe we should read some of the lore on that later. Okay. So remember how we saw some of the same multiple weapons? No, I think type. I have two of them. I only need one. I only need one bloodhound thing. I don't need two. I really don't. Nice, great sword. And I'll keep one for lore purposes alone. Straight sword. Keep one. One dagger. I don't need two. Alright. Notice 919 runes, bro. That's pretty awesome. Y'all heard that noise? Where's D? I don't see him. The chair's broken. So what happened? Wait a minute. Something's broken here. Why are there broken things? Where's Fia? here. Very strange. Did I miss something? Strange. Don't see D. I don't see Fea. Huh. That's not what we need right now. I don't know where the heck they go. Let's check with Rogier. See if he's doing alright.
Always good to see you safe. So, what do you need? This is a black Knifeprint. I can scarcely believe you managed to get your hands on this. You recall our conversation about the Night of the Black Knives, yes? They say the assassins who carried out the deed were scions of the Eternal City. A group entirely of women, arrayed in armor of silver under cloaks which fooled the eye. The knives they wielded, though, were imparted with the power of the Rune of Death through sinister rite. Please, I beg of you, lend me the Knifeprint for a time. I'd love nothing more than to tease out its secrets. Though only a fragment, a very specific ritual had to be performed to impart the power of the Rune of Death. Traces of the one who performed the rite are sure to remain in the imprint. Half my body has been suffused with death. I'm certain it will help me see.
The question is where they go. I'll go back over there. That room. It's open. Whoa. The hell?
Finally, it is returned to its rightful place. The stolen hallowbrand of the exalted noble. And now, I must bid you goodbye as well. Though I ask you deliver this message to the Roundtable Hold. I am Fea. Deathbed companion. Hark round table. Disturb not the death of Godwyn, the exalted. We, who humbly live in death, live in waiting. To one day, welcome our Lord. What right does anyone have to object? Our Lord will rise. The Lord of the many and the meek.
Notice how she's gone. And notice D got spell bearing, twin armor, screws. Notice his corpse though, how he got those branches and flies. Crazy. It's just nuts, bro, for real. That's insane. Yeah, look at that. We could finally level up. And you know I'm gonna level up. I want to level up Vigor. So that way we could boost a little more of the HP. That's always beneficial. Let me see. My physic, let's tweak it up. Because I have successive attack power and significantly negates damage. See, I used to use this and the bubble tier because it actually helped with, you know, recovery, which is always good. Damn. Yeah, explosion doesn't mean anything. Curse. That makes physic. Because we can bleed people out like crazy. And it enhances our bleed ability. Don't really need it right now, so there's that. Okay. We have what we need. Alright. So now, let's go back to Kaled.
not sated, feed me more death.
Bestial Vitality, yo. Alright, so we know that's the deal with it. So, with that in mind, folks,